Perhaps you know someone who is afraid of pit bulls. I myself was guilty of these stereotypical beliefs until one day my boyfriend brought home our first pit, Daisy. I was a little hesitant because of all the stories that I had heard, but after spending so much time with her and our other two pits, Coco and Cowboy, I've come to wonder how they can be perceived as such menacing animals. Perhaps pits specifically don't interest you at all, but we should all pay close attention to breed-specific legislation. It is my hope that your pet is never under scrutiny just because of its breed. Some pits have been mean. I'm not denying that some have been bad, but just because a person of a certain race commits a crime, it doesn't make the whole race bad. The same with dog breeds. It doesn't make a whole breed bad. 3 issues I would like to look at is the belief that pit bulls have superhuman or superdog strength. Some people believe they are naturally more aggressive. And the last issue I would like to look at is the belief that only violent people own pit bulls. Taking a look at their strength, their muscular body just gives off an intimidating appearance. Their appearance is intimidating. Our dogs, we don't put a chain on them or anything, but they're just naturally muscled. The same thing with a human. If you've seen a big bodybuilder coming, he might seem intimidating, but that doesn't mean that he's going to attack you or try to pick a fight with you. And another thing, their biting force. I always thought that pits had really strong jaw muscles because I've seen where people would hang a rope in the tree and the dog will grab on and just hang on. But according to Dr. Brady Barr of National Geographic, when he tested the Rottweiler, the German Shepherd, and the pit had the weakest biting force. Are they naturally more aggressive? When pits were trained for fighting traditionally, they were not trained to be aggressive towards humans because there would be 2 dogs and at least 3 people in the ring, and if they acted out towards showed aggression towards any of the people, they were generally destroyed. They're trained to show aggression. They're eager to please. In managing the stigma of pit bull owners, many respondents agree that owners can channel the strength of a pit in a positive or negative direction. From my own, I know they love attention. They're very playful. And I agree with the respondents that they may not be the best dog for small children, but not because they would attack them or intentionally hurt them, but because pits don't realize their own strength and they get very excited. The last issue, the perception that violent people or people from rough backgrounds are the only ones who own pits. According to Managing the Stigma of Pit Bull Owners, some people might be drawn to this breed in the hope of exploiting or perpetuating its vicious reputation. Such owners seek to use these dogs as status symbols of power and aggression and to reap the secondary benefit of an intimidating persona. News reports portray owners as white thugs, poor urban blacks, and Latinos who keep their dogs in dope dens and feed them raw meat. First of all, you're stereotyping the people and not only the dog. And in conclusion, pits are not naturally aggressive. They are more muscled and they have a lot of strength, so that may make them more dangerous for small children, but that doesn't mean that they're more prone to attack. We should not support breed bans because if pits are banned, another breed will fall victim. This has happened over the past 30 years. Due to the outbursts of a few animals or a few pits, the whole breed has become seen as vicious or dangerous. Are breed bans the answer? No. Not all deserve to be terminated. Let's protect our pets and our right to own the breed or animal of our choice.